For every fake creator who thought they could get away with anything, there's one YouTuber who made sure they didn't. Hi, Cartor here, starting with Alinity, who seemed to have figured out exactly how to avoid consequences no matter what she did. One of the most widely discussed incidents involved her throwing her cat during a live stream.
Milo!
Anyone else would have been banned, but not her. Twitch looked the other way, like they always did. It wasn't a one-time thing. There were multiple incidents, things that would have ended anyone else's career, but not hers. Meanwhile, when PewDiePie made a joke in one of his eye-tracking videos,
"This is so annoying. Stupid Twitch thoughts. I just feel like they win over me, okay? And they're not gonna win over me. Stupid Twitch thoughts. No."
people actually liked it. This response is basically one of the best one I've seen on controversies. This is why PewDiePie is one of the most wholesome people on the platform. But Alinity got offended, and instead of reflection or acknowledgement, she went straight to threats, on stream, in front of thousands of viewers.
Seriously? He just said that? I'm gonna copy strike this guy. Just for that word. Gonna copy strike him. Yo! Can we copy strike PewDiePie's latest video? Like right now? He called us Twitch thoughts.
The way she says, "Can we copy strike PewDiePie?" is the cringiest thing I have seen. But Alinity wasn't joking around. She had practically turned copyright striking into a side business. She was partnered with this company called Collab DRM, which was basically a copyright strike factory, filing claims on any video that mentioned her name, regardless of context or fair use protections.
It's a company that's called Collab. And they sent me $700 last month from copy strike hitting people.
She was literally profiting from silencing critics, and PewDiePie became their next target.
So basically, Collab DRM, the company that striked my video, they license videos for Alinity. So Alinity has approved of them to do this, essentially. And that's why they took the revenue off of my video.
What was supposed to protect creators was now being used to silence them. So after this, PewDiePie apologized and clarified his intentions.
I definitely didn't mean it in a negative way. It's just a joking word. But I do want to apologize to Alinity and be clear, it was never meant to hurt or upset anyone.
She might have had her moment, but it's Felix. He wrapped it all up his way. He laid out the facts and destroyed her.
I know you don't portray yourself to be the smartest person, but I know you're not that dumb that you're not aware of what you're doing. Showing your underwear on stream, that's our fault, right? And then clicking on full screen right after. Bending over with your butt on camera, that's our fault, right? You're just looking at your butt hair.
He wasn't attacking her character. He was exposing her strategy.
Right? Oh, you're just playing games with the shortest skirt ever. That's our fault for looking at it in any way, right?
The real mess hit when she casually admitted to marriage fraud on stream. Told it like some funny story.
There's this one clip where she very publicly admits to committing marriage fraud, that she moved to Colombia and married this guy just so she could move to Canada.
You don't make any money, you work a lot. So I was like, no, hell no. So I married a Canadian and I came to Canada. And then I divorced him.
But the real hit came when he exposed how Twitch handled her behind the scenes.
She then very publicly admits that she's been getting special favors from Twitch. But that's our fault. Just watch.
Imagine you guys, you stream for 5 years, full time. I've gotten drunk, I've fallen, my butt has shown, you know, and Twitch has been behind my back the whole time. Like, hey, it's okay, you know, just delete the clips, you know, we're cool. I've been good with Twitch. I've never even had a 24-hour suspension. I've never had a suspension on Twitch.
Maybe this is the problem. She's never actually been forced to be held accountable for her action. Twitch has, like she says, been giving her favors.
He also clarified the seriousness of the copyright abuse.
You can get in serious trouble in legal court for abusing copyright laws.
She tried to push back, accusing him of sexism, said he was setting a bad example for his audience.
I take issue with someone like Felix degrading and minimizing women to what is largely a very young audience. Your audience
comments is 12-year-olds hoping to see some cleavage. Are you kidding me?
How delusional do you have to be to project this sort of statement?
It didn't work, no one backed her, and she ended up having to delete the post. But Alinity's copyright strikes were nothing compared to what PewDiePie would uncover next. Trisha Paytas, who built her entire brand on unpredictability. For years, every week brought a new crisis, a fresh breakdown that left viewers questioning what was real and what was carefully scripted.
I don't know what to do. He's blocked me.
But in 2017, things started to change. When Nikocado Avocado shared an emotional piano version of her song Warrior, Trisha didn't just thank him, she made a promise. She tweets at him, "Babe, where do you live? We need to collab, like now, love you. Your video brought tears. DM me." So he did. He packed his bags, left Colombia, and flew halfway across the world just to keep that moment alive. But when he landed, Trisha disappeared like it never happened. And when Nick finally spoke up about it, her reaction wasn't angry or apologetic. It was worse.
I was never going to, I was never going to. Like I said, if you were in LA, I left a comment saying if you're in LA, like, hit me up. I wasn't gonna, collab, you know what I mean? I don't know where that came from.
Instead of apologizing, Trisha chose to make it worse. She went on interviews, not to explain or fix things, but to brag. She wasn't sorry.
Well, I feel like so many people, him and a lot of your fans, want to hear an apology.
But I'm not sorry.
Can you acknowledge that ghosting him was rude?
I don't think it's rude.
Viewers were furious and filled the comments with backlash. How is she this toxic? She's so proud of treating people with no respect and lying to ruin their image. She's rude, mean, a bully. She talks about ghosting like she's proud of doing it. Horrible. And that's when PewDiePie decided he'd seen enough. He made a video about Trisha, but not the way you'd expect. He just delivered hard facts with his signature style.
Liar, manipulator, playing victim, aggressive, abusive.
PewDiePie laid it out simply.
That Trisha invited him to collab. He flew all the way from Colombia and she just ghosted him. Cancel Trisha Paytas right now.
But he went deeper. He called out something everyone suspected but nobody said out loud.
So now that we know that she's not a good person, it's okay to make fun of her! Yay! I feel like she does play into the dumb blonde role, like she purposely trying to make her stupid.
Dogs are mammals, right? Yeah, dogs are mammals. They're humans, or no, they're not human. They're part of the animal kingdom that God created. I love you, Jesus.
That is an amazing sentence.
His takedown wasn't loud because it didn't need to be. With just one video, he showed the world exactly who Trisha really was. And years later, she's still mad about it, proving that PewDiePie hit exactly where it hurt.
Mr. PewDiePie.
Him. He did a video about me, which I'm literally the most irrelevant person. I'm like, if this is where your content is coming, where you're doing a video about me and then me ghosting someone, PewDiePie all the way off. You're disgusting, your humor sucks, and you should stick to playing video games.
Okay.
The fact that she's still angry, still defensive, that's the real measure of how effective Felix's criticism was. But where Trisha fooled individuals, KSI and Logan Paul were fooling millions with fake drama that became a business model. KSI's every controversy became another opportunity to trend. And when his fight with Logan Paul dominated YouTube, KSI knew he'd struck gold.
Oh, you want to be fighting me right now? Came here to close the deal? Okay. Let's close the deal, all right? Logan Paul versus KSI August 25th.
But PewDiePie wasn't impressed. To him, this wasn't real competition. It was two clouts selling fake beef to audiences who deserved better. And when KSI crossed a line during their press conference, making the crowd chant disgusting things about Logan's girlfriend, PewDiePie decided to speak up. Not because he liked Logan Paul, but because he saw through their act.
What's up, babes?
Now, KSI, he is a scumbag. You're both scumbags. KSI has made the same comments about my future wife, Marcia. And I never respond to it because it's just cringy.
But KSI saw it as a chance to turn up the hype. Rather than taking the criticism, he doubled down and tried to drag PewDiePie into his fake drama.
PewDiePie recently chipped in. I'm sure you heard what he said about you guys being scumbags and accused you of both being in just for the money. What do you think about that? Is that true?
Well, I mean, he has no ground to talk at all. He is probably, no, he is the person that ruined a lot of people's lives on YouTube with his comments and his whole anti-Semitism. I can't even say the word, but yeah. So he didn't help with that. But you know, each to their own.
PewDiePie saw exactly what KSI was up to, and instead of playing along, he just went silent. And that silence hit harder than any comeback. KSI came off like he was chasing attention, while PewDiePie had clearly moved on. Even when KSI took more shots, joking about PewDiePie's forehead, dragging up the T-Series feud, there was still no response. But his next shutdown wasn't about fake beef, it was about ego disguised as innocence. In 2018, Pokimane looked unstoppable. With her cheerful vibe and clean image, she'd become one of the most recognizable personalities on Twitch.
I made a Fortnite emote, and it's in the store. Oh my god, I want to cry.
But under that friendly face, a different side started to come out. Whenever people called her out, she didn't take it lightly. She'd go after their sponsors, and when fans pushed back on her pricey cookies, she fired back.
Like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard. Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyway.
But things got even worse. Her ego started growing, and then she began issuing copyright strikes on anyone's video that mentioned her. If it made her look bad, it got removed. And after seeing all this, PewDiePie responded to it.
So basically this Twitter drama became an even bigger drama thanks to the YouTube algorithm. So in a way, I can understand why you want to take down this video, because this selected thing blows up and becomes even bigger thanks to YouTube's system being kind of stupid.
He explained why trying to silence critics only made things worse.
But the problem here, and the same problem that goes with every single example that I brought up in this video, is that you're just drawing more attention to it. It's the Streisand effect every single time. The more you try and hide something, the more people are gonna find out about it.
He called out the double standards that were obvious to everyone but remained unspoken.
All these people that I brought up today have examples of using other people's content for their own content. They could all get copyright striked just the same way they copyright strike other people or claim their videos.
I love how Felix respectfully and gracefully puts these hypocrites in their place. He just states the truth and lets that do the talking. But what made this different from his usual callouts was that Pokimane actually took it to heart. For once, the internet appreciated a genuine apology from a creator.
PewDiePie actually hit the nail right on the head. The re-upload of the Twitter beef wasn't transformative content, so I was able to get it taken down through my NCN. But again, PewDiePie was in the right by saying,
but the problem here is that you're just drawing more attention to it.
Trying to hide all that drama only ended up bringing more attention to it. Again, in the moment, I was just doing that because I thought it was something that would calm down all the drama. Although I was legally within my right to take down the video, morally and as a content creator, it wasn't something that I should have done because, I mean, at the end of the day, those were tweets that me and Keem made publicly and videos that we made publicly. So I totally apologize for that.
And his final target would show him something even worse: entitlement disguised as activism. Lilly Singh was at the top of YouTube. Her Superwoman skits blew up, and she made the jump from internet fame to hosting a network late-night show, something almost no one had done, especially as a South Asian woman.
And welcome to the first episode of A Little Late with Lilly Singh.
She represented everything good about YouTube's democratization of entertainment, but success changed her. When Forbes dropped their 2018 list of top paid YouTubers and not one woman was on it, Lilly snapped. She took to Twitter, calling out the platform and saying the whole system was built to push women out. 2 years ago, it was almost even between male and female. Last year it was just me, and this year there are no females at all. But the list wasn't about opportunity, it was just about income and revenue. Lilly didn't want to hear the other side. She stood her ground, saying she was just stating facts and brushed off the criticism like none of it mattered. And that didn't sit well with PewDiePie.
This is a crazy idea, but maybe you should plan a campaign or something like that to increase your revenue. Something about mental health and then just come back and sell a bunch of merch afterwards. That would be a great idea. Maybe that will help you earn more revenue.
He was calling out something everyone had noticed. Creators who used social causes to sell products, who turned genuine issues into marketing opportunities.
Hey guys, I work too much. I need a break. Buy my hustle merch.
And then he literally broke down exactly why the argument didn't hold up.
You don't get paid more or less based on your gender. AdSense pays the same way. If people want to subscribe to you, they generally do it because they enjoy your videos, not because of your gender. That's just ridiculous. But if you start complaining about this, you literally just sound like a crybaby and an idiot, which you are, Lily Sings.
Some thought PewDiePie crossed a line, but he was making a clear point. Lily tried reaching out later, maybe to clear the air, but Felix didn't respond. For him, the point was already made. And when people started making fun of her acting in Fahrenheit 451, he took one last shot.
Big Chungus has gotten so popular that they got a live action confirmed with it, and it's played by Lily Sings. Oh yes! Finally, a real actor playing a really important role. I'm so proud of this community.